We're here in front of the Donald Wyatt Correctional Facility, which is Rhode Island's only private for-profit prison. It's unique. It's part of many for-profit prisons around the country. And as folks know, it's been in the news over the past year, and particularly since last year when Jason Eng died in custody of the Donald Wyatt.
Today, on the average, there are 30,000 immigrants being held by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, otherwise known as ICE. And this number is approximately 3 times what it was 10 years ago. And ICE projects that about 440,000 immigrants will be detained in 2009. Being undocumented is a civil offense, yet detainees are subject to mandatory detention without a right to judicial review. No one in removal proceedings has a right to legal counsel, that is, paid legal counsel. In other words, if you can't afford a lawyer, the government will not provide one for you. So according to Amnesty International, 84% of the detainees are not able to get legal aid. Although 73% of detainees have no criminal records, they're treated and characterized as criminals in order to justify the creation and maintenance of a mega private for-profit prison system throughout the United States. And let us be clear, these are not part of our justice system. They are simply warehouses where people disappear without a trial, without a warrant, and in many cases, as in the case of Jason Eng, they are tortured and killed. That there are more than 350 detention facilities nationwide. Private prison corporations like Correction Corporation of America, Geo Group, Cornell and Management Corporations are lobbying Congress every day to perpetuate their existence. The government gave ICE $1.7 billion for detention and custody in 2009. And the average cost per detainee is $95 per person per day. When profit motives are involved in the process, it is hard to look for alternatives such as comprehensive immigration reform. The idea that human beings that migrate across borders in search of improved conditions are criminals or pose a national security threat is one of the greatest farces that has been given to us in U.S. history. Rhode Island, and particularly the city of Central Falls, with its rich immigration history, must not allow the Wyatt facility to be part of this inhumane, for-profit, anti-immigrant scream. We must all stand in solidarity against the return of immigrant detainees to Wyatt. Thank you.
Every one of these windows represents somebody that they consider to be profit. And the longer they sit there, the more profit they make. You leave them here for months, years, postponing hearings and such, they keep getting paid, $100 a day. And it's worth noting who actually formulated this prison concept. A lawyer named William Brody, a former ACI employee named Anthony Ventitullo, a PR expert named Mike Doyle, and a contractor named Jack Marshall.
We've become a country with corporations that respect no moral values, but making the biggest, shortest term profit they can. Guantanamo has come to symbolize that moral bankruptcy. A country founded on respect for civil liberties abandoned those values, holding people in deplorable conditions without charges, with minimal access to legal assistance, and no access to their families for years and years. Slowly the country has come to its senses and said, this is not who we are. and is trying to undo that wrong. But those lives will forever bear those scars. It's particularly appalling then to hear Mr. Cooney say that in the desperation to make this for-profit jail make money, they'll sell their souls and the soul of the community and the staff that work here to turn a profit. It's the only thing that matters. There are no standards but profit. Yes, Mr. Cooney and the Wyatt board, this facility is in the people business. These are not widgets passing through. Our collective humanity is reflected in what we allow to take place here. We are here to say a loud no to the attitude of doing anything, even the illegal and morally bankrupt, to make a profit.
Mi nombre es Lucy Contreras y fui víctima de las redadas del 15 de julio. He sufrido humillación como una delincuente, como una, ¿cómo se puede decir? Como una persona que mató a alguien, una asesina. Pero soy una mujer que viene a este país buscando apoyo porque sufrí de violencia doméstica y lo que también hizo que yo saliera de mi casa fue la situación de mi hija que yo la tenía enfermita. Y lo único que hago en este país es luchar, buscar por mi comida y llevarle a mis hijos el pan de cada día. Ahora por este medio quiero hacerle un llamado a la señora Obama, que es madre, y que yo quiero que ella también se ponga en mis zapatos. Que cómo le gustaría a ella dejar a sus hijos por 6 años para poderles dar el pan de cada día. Quiero decirle a todas esas autoridades que tienen mezcla de europeos que yo soy más americana que todos ustedes.
To all the authorities who are some mix of European background, I am more American than you are.
Economic development. A poor town here where people are desperate for jobs. What kind of a country is this becoming? But we have more actual people behind bars than any nation on the earth, including a one-party state with 4 times as many people as we. What's up with that? You know, we have a prison rate for African Americans and Africans that is 7 times higher than the rate of incarceration in South Africa during apartheid? During apartheid? What's up with that? What's happening to us here? And a Pew Charitable Trust just came out and said that the rate of incarceration for all folks in this country, we're not talking now, we're talking about everybody, right? For all folks in this country, the rate of incarceration with us at the top of the world is going up 3 times faster than the population. What's up with that? Are our babies more criminal than our old folks? You know how water wears down stone? You know, this today is a crack in the wall. And I got no concerns at all that light, that water is stronger than stone or ribbon wire or anything else. We are going to win this fight. Yeah. Because we are human beings. And we have something that's stronger than this, and that's our flesh and our blood and our courage and our faith. In the name of God, let's tear this place down. Woo!